What's up, douchey baggers? Welcome to 3J's and the Big D. My name's J-Ohms. With me today, I got college boys on, J-Trix, and the Big D. What you guys been vaping on tonight?
I guess I'll go first. Well, right now I kind of just vaping on two things because I had put a new build in one of my RDAs. So first one I'll show you is my little Joy-Attack eVic VT with my KSAR with a 0.31 build in it and some drip fuel. And then I also got my Alliance V2 with a 0.1 ohm build on my limitless mod.
Alright, J-Trix, what you vaping on tonight, boy?
Alright, man, I got the Sigali 150TC with the Lycan, atomizer by Cloud Chase Incorporated. And I'm vaping out of my Easy Dripper, some Wonka by Motor Oil, still.
Sweet.
College boys on?
I've got my Sigali 75 watt with the same build in it from last time, but I'm vaping the last of Strawbanna from Mount Baker Vapor. Barely have anything left in there.
Alright, so this week, still rocking the XQ2, but I got the Artic V8 Mini on here that I won from a giveaway on Mike Vape's channel. Let me tell you, this tank is pretty damn good, and the coils on this are fucking huge. And in that, I'm rocking some Mitten Vapors Pioneer. Not really my flavor profile, but I'll get through it. So let's start off by talking about shops carrying clones that they sell to the public and trying to pretty much tell them that they're authentic.
Alright, who wants to touch on this first?
Who wants to go first?
I think we
Let's
should
talk.
start
Let's
off with
say,
J-Trix.
yeah, he recently had a bad experience about that.
Yeah.
And he disappeared.
I'm right here.
I had to go.
Alright.
Went out to Mr. Vapor in Belleville, and I was using my Tugboat V2 mech mod, and I asked them to try to fit me an atomizer to fit the top cap, because the other one did not come with. So I told them, like, they said the only thing that fits it is Tugboat Edge. I got that, and I was using an E-Fast battery, 3,000 milliamp, and it was working fine. Swapped my battery for a replica of it, and it just decided to fly up into my ceiling. So I don't know what it was. It was made of aluminum, and it's quite freaky that the center post blew right out. And all the acid just exploded out of my battery well. The battery is still inside the Yeti, or inside of the mod. But yeah, I've never trusted clones, and after that, I'm never gonna trust them. So,
Alright, so has anybody else went to a shop where they've sold you something and said it was authentic?
Nope.
I haven't personally bought any, but I've gone to a few wild bills, and they would say, like, oh yeah, this is like a really good, it's authentic, and then I'd be looking at it, and then I'd see the barcode on the side of the box that says that it's a clone right there.
It's like most big time vape shops don't carry clones just because they know that they're not
That is
the safest
Yeah, they
to
do.
use.
They just, a lot of the vape shops I've seen,
they have to recognize the clones that are made by legit companies. Most actual vapor shops.
yeah.
I trust those clones a little bit better, but like it's like before I buy a device in the store, I inspect it.
All of my clones have been tobacco clones, and I haven't had any issues with them.
see, that's the thing, is that it was a tobacco clone.
Really? Oh, shit. That kind of scares me.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like the best like off-brand I know of.
Yeah.
As long as they're not guaranteed to work perfectly as an authentic would, but
I mean,
I don't even go.
even with authentics, there's guaranteed to be some bad batches, or like, you know, one out of like every 1,000 having issues, like, because they're producing so many.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same with everything, you know. You could buy a ribbon of coil, and you could have bad batch of coil.
I've bought a couple packs of coils that had a bad coil in them for tanks a few times.
Yeah.
The nickel coil I bought for my Aspire Triton. As soon as I put it, as soon as I primed it, put it in, and put the tank on it, and as soon as I hit the fire button, I heard a big snap and pop,
Oh Lord.
and it was no bueno, man.
Yeah, I mean, you're not guaranteed to get a good product every time, especially when it comes to like premium coils, just because
Yeah.
they do make them by hand over there, but still, you know, sometimes they don't get it right.
Yeah, it's a gamble, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten quite a few bad coils before. It sucks, you know, they'll last like a day, and then it'll just be shit.
That's why I'm about to get a rebuildable deck for my tank. Fuck those pre-made coils.
I'm just gonna get like an RTA. Like I want to get the Zephyrus. It looks really good. It's got some good reviews. The V2. It just seems like a pretty nice tank.
Yeah, I mean,
RTA
as long as it's got big enough post holes and everything for it.
Oh yeah, no, the deck on it is great. It's got a great deck. It's kind of like a plume veil deck on it, but mini. But so what's our next subject? Vaping around animals. Was it kids?
And kids, yeah.
Animals, everything. All I heard about was that cats were the problem. Was that vaping toxic to cats? Now, I don't know where the hell that bullshit came from.
I mean, it might just be some random person online.
I haven't heard no incidents of cats dying, so I don't know why that rumor is still a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say to that.
I feel like a cat was fucking deathly ill and just decided to give up. And he's like, "Hey, babe," and I took a couple clouds and he was dead.
I feel like cats are the most likely animal to get into your bottle of juice, though, and drink it all.
A cat?
They're fucking assholes, man.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, maybe if a cat knocked your juice bottle on the ground, or if you had a plastic one and it put its claw through it,
started drinking it up. I'd be mad if a cat drank all my juice.
To be honest with you, I feel like the only problem is would be like if you had a pet monkey.
Yeah, probably. Shit, they're probably
not. Monkey can open up your bottle.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be child-proof.
It's child-proof, but it's not monkey-proof.
Oh, there's regulations coming into place soon, I think, nationwide, where every juice company has to have child-proof tops on top of them.
Well, I think they should anyway.
Yeah, seriously, because anyone can get into this little bottle with this nozzle. Anyone can get in there. And that's how a lot of companies have their bottles, and that's an issue. They should have stuff like this. Make it a little bit tricky to get into.
Something like switch to tips like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's chopproof. It fits in most things, and you can fill it easily with that.
Yeah.
These, and like they don't come off unless you push it down.
And I have trouble opening those half the time.
Yeah, half the time the teeth are stripped on them and they don't catch.
I even got 2 uniform bottles that have safety caps on them.
Yeah, the safety cap thing, most of the juices have that. So that's one thing we don't really have to worry about as much.
Yeah, and I don't mind regulations like that because honestly we need it because I'm pretty sure that's the only documented death from vaping in the ever is some kid drinking juice with nicotine in it and dying.
Yeah. But blowing smoke in like your pet's face or something like that, or if they're around, if they like you blow smoke and let's say your dog jumps up and then like ends up breathing it in. You see, do you think there's a harm in that?
I mean, I don't really think there's a harm in it, but you don't be blowing it in your dog's face.
Yeah, I don't condone blowing giant clouds in your animals or kids' faces. Like, keep it away from them, but, like, I mean, like, feel free to vape in front of them. Like, it's not a big deal.
I vape in front of my kids, so, I mean, they seem fine to me. Actually, they don't get as sick as much as when I used to smoke, and I never smoked in the house, but, you know, I'd come in with smoke on my clothes, and it seemed like Bella would get an ear infection every month.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean I took clouds at my buddy's cat all day, and his cat loves it. He'll sit there and he'll
Play with it.
He loves it, dude.
I've seen dogs and cats chase after O's that people blow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, there's really no harm in it. Like I said, there's no such thing as secondhand vapor. I mean, unless you're completely clouding up a place and they're constantly breathing it in, but even then, like, it's really not harmful to them.
No.
I mean,
I'm sure for all the different shops we go to, it's cloudy as shit.
Yeah, all the time.
Walk in and you can't see.
Yeah, for real. I mean, you go outside and you breathe in car exhaust fumes and shit, and that's killing you quicker than vaping is. I guarantee it.
John, the vape competition, the crowd competition we went to, we walked in, and like it was so foggy, it was fucking with me and Rebecca's eyes. We're not, because we wear glasses.
Yeah.
We weren't sure if our glasses were dirty or it was just so much vape that it was like annoying our eyes. So we had to keep looking down at the ground because that was the only like completely clear area.
Yeah.
And, like, it wasn't screwing with us.
They had to open up both doors there, too.
Yeah, they opened one through the back and through the front to clear it out.
Yeah, but also, something else I want to talk about is HR 2058. Everybody needs to contact their fucking state representatives and shit because we need to get supporters on that.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Like, everyone who hasn't done that, like, they're like, and the ones who haven't done that and are complaining about the shit that people are trying to do with, like, vaping, like, the laws people are trying to enforce and lay down, like, nothing's, like, the government's gonna win if we don't, like, come together and become a voice.
Yep.
So,
yeah, because I mean, I don't know if you guys are, but I'm a part of CASA. I'm a part of the vaping militia. And, I mean, they constantly post stuff about different regulations in different states, and it's constantly always posting about HR 2058. And, I mean, I contacted the White House. I've contacted the representatives. Trying to do the best I can, but I mean, one voice out of a million would be more.
what we honestly need are celebrity voices.
Yeah.
They're going to listen to celebrity voices more than normal, like...
Well, celebrities have a lot of
average
influence
Joes.
over the public, too. If celebrities are out there saying, do this shit, like, a lot of their fans are going to be sitting there like, oh, maybe I should listen to this.
And I mean, come on, Samuel L. Jackson chucks clouds, bro.
So does DiCaprio.
Yeah,
So does Johnny Depp. So does Willie Nelson. Like, there's a huge group of celebrities that vapes.
yeah. Katy Perry. She
Yup.
vapes.
She's got one of those tiny
That's
little
what I
pens, though.
Ego pen.
Yeah.
Hey, but listen, whatever works, right?
Yeah, exactly.
As long as you're staying away from the cancer sticks, that's all you should be caring about. Sure,
Oh,
like a bunch of like presidential candidates, they get funding from big tobacco and stuff. Like it's mostly it's what not representatives, Republicans that are more against it, really, right?
yeah. I'm not sure.
I mean, they're all pretty much against it, just because it's a hot button topic. But I mean, I heard there's one representative in, I believe, the Senate, and he's Republican, and he likes vaping. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it really depends on the person. I don't think it really depends on their political outlook on things.
Yeah. I feel like it's the more honest politicians that are, coming out about vaping and supporting it because vaping takes away tax revenue from the government. So,
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you guys seen, but I posted something on Facebook the other day from the Mayo Clinic, which is
I saw that,
the most
yeah.
renowned fucking medical place in the world, and they said that they want to start using vape products as a form of secession instead of like patches and gum and shit.
Yup.
I mean, if fucking the top medical place is saying that, then why are they trying to fucking stop it? That's my question.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that little research that they did actually got people vaping.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's also a thing I was watching of on YouTube. I think it was. It was this one guy. Every time he saw someone going to light a cigarette or smoking a cigarette, he just went up to him, friendly, talked to him, and asked them a bunch of questions about them smoking, like how much do you like spend on smoking on average? How much do you smoke generally a day? Stuff like that, and he asked them if he could give them an e-cigarette, and asked them if they asked them to try it, and asked them if they would consider quitting cigarettes for vaping. And a few people tried it once, just hit it a few times during like the conversation they were having with him, and handed him the pack of cigarettes.
Damn.
Told him throw them out. Then they followed up on the people. Over 60% of the people that they gave vapes to. They were little ego pens.
With enough nicotine, those really do the work, though.
about 60% have already cut down more than half they were smoking, and the other 40 completely quit altogether.
Damn.
Yeah, so I mean, it works. Obviously, it worked. So
The whole vaping industry is proof of that.
yeah,
Most of us are ex-smokers.
Yeah. I'm an ex-smoker.
Same.
Fuck you, you cheat.
You fucking cheat.
I cheat on my mod sometimes, guys. Don't tell it.
I'm gonna tell your mother.
How dare you? She'd be pissed. Oh my god.
yeah. I mean, I was probably up at about pack and a half a day. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grams of juice, and I'm fine. Like,
Shit,
No, I am.
cigarette for a while.
I quit cigarettes with 6 milligrams of nicotine per milliliter. It's You don't need a lot, and I mean, 2 packs a day was my worst. So, all the people out there that are smoking, you need to start vaping. We're gonna turn into the Jehovah's Witnesses for vaping, like walking up to strangers and being like, "Have you heard about vaping? Do you have a moment to talk about vaping?"
You heard our say green now.
Here, take a vaping Bible.
That's funny.
Never will be.
You guys have any other quick topics you want to talk about?
Anyone ever seen those Sigelli mechanical mods?
No, what?
Yeah, they have mechanical telescoping mods that can fit 18350 or 18650 batteries in them. And I don't know if they still make them or not, but I was looking at them online, and they're actually pretty sweet. I like the look of them.
I was looking at some fucking handmade steampunk mods that are pretty dope.
Oh my god, those get crazy.
I want to make myself. Like, I don't want to mass produce a mod, but I want to make a mod myself. That's just really high quality. And
Not
then
like that
really
Altoids
heavy
box mod that we made.
Hey, that Altoids box is dope as fuck.
We got to get it working again, man. I love that thing.
Lipo. We need a new fucking
All we need is a new battery, new button for it, and it'll be good. We just got to wire a new button to it.
We needed a new charger for it.
No, the charger works. The charger port works. Yeah, it's the charger port on my smoke box that doesn't work because Smoke makes some shitty fucking mods. I don't know about the X Cube, but that Smoke M80 that I had broke after a month, and I treated it really nicely.
Fucking M80.
I loved it. It hit hard.
Vape etiquette. Not blowing shit in people's face is definitely.
Be respectful. I mean, shit. This stuff was pretty much brought up to like be able to smoke in places you can't anymore.
And now we're blowing giant clouds.
And then, yeah. And now we just
put, like, us blowing big clouds now, people don't want us to vape in those places anymore.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah. What really got people like vape, like people trying to go against vape, was like the evolution of vape. Like how we went from little like tsunami little fucking disposable pens to like the white rhino fucking ego styles and everything, and the tsunami egos, and now we're using boxes, RDAs. There's not like really clearomizers or cartomizer like style takes anymore.
Yeah. I did see a company on Instagram a while back. I don't know if they're still around or not, but called Cloud Killer Mods, and it's where it has another attachment on the other side of your mod, and you just blow into it after inhaling your cloud, and it kills the whole thing. I thought that was cool as fuck because then you can vape anywhere, and I think getting something like that more popular would be sweet. And I mean, it's gotten hate because they're like, oh, why would we want that when we can blow giant clouds? But it's like, if you're in a restaurant, like a really nice restaurant, and you need your nicotine fix and don't want to go outside, that'd be nice as fuck. Or if you're in church, you'd be able to vape in church and no one would give a shit.
Exactly.
But I feel like you should just be polite about it, because I've heard stories of people being impolite about it, and that's what gets people pissed off and not liking vapors, is the fact that we think we can blow clouds anywhere. And you definitely shouldn't be blowing clouds in Walmart. Like, chill out with it. Wait until you get back to your car. I promise you're not going to be in there for that long.
Fuck that. I don't even support Walmart like that. I'll blow clouds all day in there.
Yeah, we'll see how fast you get kicked out, though.
I haven't gotten kicked out yet.
I have gotten kicked out of a Walmart before, but that's a different story. Not related to vaping.
Kicked out fairly fast, if I remember right. Yeah, long time ago.
There are some vape-friendly bars and restaurants, though, where you're allowed to vape in there and they don't care as long as you're being polite about it and not blowing clouds and like.
Well,
everybody's
a
face.
common courtesy for like restaurants and stuff. Like I go into a restaurant, I'll ask them if it's all right if I vape.
Ask somebody, preferably the manager.
Yeah. Or if you're at the bar, like bartender will be like, yeah, it's fine or something. Like, just like don't go crazy.
And if anybody asks you to chill out on it or get out of their space. Like, if they don't like clouds in their space, then leave it be. Don't argue with them. Don't try to start arguments with them. Don't try to be like, well, it's not harmful. Like, no, just respect the fact that they're, they want it. They don't want clouds in their face at all. So you got to respect that. You can't argue with them about that. Hey guys, so we forgot to do an outro to that video. Yeah, so this is me correcting that right as I'm about to upload this. Hope you liked the video. Check out the review of the Artic Mini V8 that J-Ohms just posted earlier today. I'm sure you'll like it. It's a good review. It's a good tank. Check it out. Check out our other videos. There's more to come next week. Stay vaping.